And there we go. Live and kicking. Firing on all cylinders. Nice to see everyone. How's everyone doing? Nice to see you too, Groot. Indeed, very early. You're usually not here for the start of these things. So good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, babe. Nice to see you too. 1 second there. Let me just refresh that. See if. Okay. Hopefully that picks up a little bit. Saying I've not got a very good signal, so I'm sorry if this is a little bit pixelated to start with, guys. Hopefully the signal will improve. But do let me know if it doesn't. I can possibly try having a look at it, because I love wireless networks. Totally don't. Welcome back to Calmsden anyway. We're here to do some farming, so let's do some farming. Yeah. You might notice these machines haven't moved very much. And that's because I have been so busy the last few days that I have not had the time to play on this save file. So, yeah. Bit annoying, but we are going to get straight in with the weeding post haste. Because, okay, that's really steer. That's a little bit. Ooh, okay. I do like this machine, but that's a little bit strange. Yeah, we're going to get straight in with the weeding because after we've got that sorted, we also need to get pretty much everything else sorted as well. There's a lot to be done on the farm today. We've got to make a start. Actually, hang on a second. Let me just see if I can fix this at all. Hopefully that picks up a little bit. Well, never mind. Never mind. We're just going to crack on. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Boom out activates all wheel steer. Just me. Right. Try and get this corner. Oh. Goodness me. My steering's backwards because I'm looking at this backwards. And then it's super sensitive as well. Oh. Right. Okay. We should be good there. There we go. Perfect. On with the show. Yes, we have this field and that field over there, which is the oats, to spray before we can transition to the next month and get harvests started. Because otherwise these will be fully grown and the weeds will have taken over. So, you know. Yep. Here. Do. Okay, that should do that one. Perfect. Okay. All is looking good. I do believe so, anyway. It's going absolutely no time whatsoever. Goodness me. Huge boom. There was a central section there. Let me just have a look at the old map. Yes, there is a bit down the middle here where we will have to go. I think that's getting everything. Yes, yes, it is indeed. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Now swing into the other field. Lovely stuff. We'll finish the job that the other sprayer didn't. Now this sprayer was a lot. I think I'm just going to have to guess this, to be absolutely honest, just to see how things go. How's that looking? Oh yeah, that's doing okay. I try and keep that white line on the end of the boom there. I think that'll be acceptable. Okay. Down here. Yep, that's nicely done. Marvellous. Perfect. Out here. So if I go to about here. Yeah, that looks good. Across again. I think 2 more passes. Oh, goodness me. Long one there, Groot. No wonder you've been silent for a moment. Right, let me just, what did you say? Ooh, that is a good question, Groot. That is actually a very good question. I've not actually tested that at all. So you're saying, like, if I want to send the fabric from my shop to a warehouse without having to bother about, moving it all there, if I set it to distribute, will it just distribute to like a pallet storage warehouse? That is... Would be handy. That would be an interesting thing to have a little check on. We currently don't have a pallet store on this map, but there we go. Yeah, that might be something to try out in the future. That'll do it. Yeah, that could be useful. That could be really useful because I'm going to have lot of pallets going from different productions soon. If I could get them all centralized, like if I could put a hub next to a sell point, that would cut down on transport considerably. Interesting idea. What options do we have for pallet storage? Sheds? Would it be under sheds? Probably be under sheds, wouldn't it? Would it be under silos? Okay, it's not under silos. It would be under extensions. Factories. I don't know. I know there was some in the base game, but are there any? The base game 22, I mean, but does that mean there is anything in here? All in one production. Yeah, I've seen that actually, Groot. That's not a bad little building. Not a bad little building at all, actually. Just take care of these pallets. Oh, I think we've exceeded the maximum of those pallets again. That's great. Right, let me just have a quick check. That's all weed free, that's weed free. We need to spray this field and this field. But that can be done next time. Ooh, we need to fertilize both of these fields. Ooh, we need to do that before we move on because these are about to go. About to be fully ready to go, so we do need. Hey, it's even full. Look at that. Previous me had a plan. Go, mister. You do that for me. Whilst I... oh, yeah, I will have to. Those pallets are in the way, aren't they? Yeah, I didn't even have time to move this guy. Yeah, I think I'll have to test that pallet distribution idea of yours, Groot. Might have to. We could do it today, I suppose. I'd have to have a quick look on the. Quick look on the mod hub, I think, because I know that 22 had some base game pallet silos, but I'm not sure if this one does. Really stuck there. That wheat header is a whole lot bigger than the corn header. I don't know if I can make it down the road here. Oh. Nope, I've hit something already. Is that this side or that side? I'm not sure. That's this side. Go. Oh, wow. Okay, I might have to take a slight detour here through a neighbouring field. Because those trees are going to be in the way. Maybe I should cut them all down and put them in my wood production facility. Turn them all into furniture. There we go. That's a solution. If I take out. Okay. Several times here. Place myself here for Uh-oh, I'm beached. No, I'm a floundering whale. Wow, I am actually completely and utterly stuck. The entrance to this field... Oh, is it better? I'm not sure. No, the entrance to this field is just not very good for these machines. There we go. That should be better. I must say, I am glad of having super strength because sometimes it's not good. Actually, you know what I can do? Is whilst I'm waiting for this guy to finish fertilising, I can actually put this guy in this field, have him start the job. Weed spraying. Go. Avanti. Not going. Oh. Wrong thing. There we go. Go. That's better. He's off. He's off and running. Right, where did this guy get to? What are you doing? Oh, he's actually nearly done. This field at least. And then we have one other field. And then we can move on. Because we have both of these fields of oats to harvest, but we also have the pea field over here to do. And that is fully fertilized, so that is going to need some attention. Crikey, look at the weeds in this field as well. Cows, fully fed, fully fed. The wool is really building up there. And our productions, that's all good. So one on a motorbike out back there. Turn those off. Keep that running. all gone? No, the milk is still going strong. Excellent. That's all good. That's good. Okay, we look good, to be honest. So, other than the last field, I think we are good to go. I wish I could have removed that gate. Never mind. Okay. Again. Away you go. What I could also do, though, is just remove some of these trees and make a different path, possibly. This guy, because he's actually the ground. This guy. Guy. Actually uncovering a couple of worthwhile trees. Look at this guy. It's a pretty good tree. It's that one. This one. One. Excellent. This side. These almost look half buried in the ground, you know? Crikey, that's a big tree. Look at that. That is. Bushes, away with the... It's a hedge. Okay. I'll do that with a hedge. And I saw the gate. No, apparently not. Okay. Which I could, it would be a whole lot less irritating. Blocked. Why are they blocked? Not locked. Away he goes again. I actually think it was this thing that was causing him problems, so we'll move this up and out of the way. Nicely. I think it's so unbelievably quick. They're crazy. Oh wow, okay, we are almost there. Almost. An up and down, and then that'll be good, to be honest. I love how my staging area over here now looks like I'm in a forest. Because of where I put everything over there. I do think that looks good. That does look good, doesn't it? It'll look even better when I have four Nexat machines in there. That's the goal eventually, is to have 4 of them. Although, it might honestly be better to have some of them in different locations just to enable some work on these lower fields. But I think if I was going to move down here, I'd make this area into a staging area. I'd turn loads of sheds here and get a whole fresh set of sheds and machines. Finished. Back to the farm. Park this guy up, and then we will next month and commence the harvest. I normally wouldn't cut across my own fields, but I'm in a rush. I am in a rush. Park this guy up. Perfect. A little save there. Oh, doggo, get inside, it's raining. Let the harvest commence. Oh wow, okay. No space at in. Wait, what are you doing? It's finished, wow. That was immensely quick. Wiggle, wiggle. All pallets are going out of control again. Sort that as well. Whoop! Just whoop! Casually just flipped. There we go. Perfect. I think this grass field is already ready to cut again. I haven't even picked up the grass from the last cut yet. Oh my lord. Work that. Stop that. Okay. Right. Feed the old cows. Gotta keep them going. Marvellous. Then we need to get this guy going in the field. You to take a trailer over to the pea field because we are going to need a lot of help over there. Less help needed at the the oat field, I think, today, to be honest. Less help needed there. I think the next set I'll probably be able to do most of this harvest without even needing to unload. But we'll get a trailer sorted for it soon. Oh, goodness me, excuse me guys, that's the that'll probably be the red onion that I had in my Subway sandwich that I had for dinner. Yeah, I do love red onions, but onions in general, especially when they're not cooked, don't love me very much. Oh, wow. That's an interesting way of starting. It did a U-turn and came back. All whilst still running. That's actually kind of impressive. Alright, let's get this thing folded out. Uh-oh. 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 I've folded it too close to the wall. That could end in tragedy. Alright, no, we're okay. Cool. Enable straw. Yes, we want straw. Ooh. Look at that. Let's go this way around the field. Oh. Wait, that wall doesn't exist. What's going on? Fire passed straight through it there. That is odd. I want to kind of just harvest this corner so that it's not going to cause issues for the AI. Get as much of that as possible. And higher. Oh my lord, is that the sprayer that's already completed their task? I think it is, you know. My goodness me, it really is. Well, apart from this little bit here. Right. Excellent. Crab legs. Withdraw. Here. I think we're parking these little bays just here. It's out of the way. Perfect. When is the cheese and the wool good to sell? Can I sell those? Like right now? Cheese, we are pretty low. And the wool is, yeah, on a definite downward slope. Okay, never mind. We'll just have to... Oop, plonk. Again, too much wool. Definite issue. need a second. I feel like I should put down a second spinnery, you know? Maybe I should do that with the money that I've got. Can I... Could I put down a second spinnery? Probably. Maybe not here at the farm, but... that would help, especially if we're going to be getting cotton soon. Did I plant? Yes, I did. I planted two huge fields of cotton. Oh lordy. Right. Yes. I think I need another cotton production. This was a standard base game one, wasn't it? I think. Tailor shop. That's 180. Oh, 180,000. Wow. Is there a different one that I could put down? Ooh, that one actually might fit up here in the kind of industrial kind of area. Like that. Dump point is at the back. That's where the fabric comes out there. So if I was to... I don't know, man, that does kind of look... It still looks a little bit out of place, to be absolutely honest. What's the other one? 80. What other buildings are 180? There it is. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This looks considerably better. Yeah, I think I'll just place down another one of these because some sheds there. We don't block access to them, so maybe just there. Perfect. And then stuff back into here. We might then get this distributing over to spinnery number 2. Turn that on. That should distribute nicely. And then we'll have 2 places making us fabric. Which is excellent. Right. Let's check on the old harvesters. I think, yep, that one needs emptying. Come on, Lynx, you've got to pay attention. Especially to this guy. This is a deceptively large field for peas. Maybe I should hire a pea harvester. have the money now for it, really, though, do I? I can take out a small loan until next month, so that I can hire another pea harvester. Yeah, I think I will, because otherwise, just having the one harvester is going to take a while. Yep. Let the peas begin. And I've also got to check on the next app just to make sure that it's not overloaded as well. Let's check. Oh yeah, you are doing absolutely fine, good sir. That is so cool how it leaves like the double straw swath. That is really cool. Very cool. Right. This guy. This trailer. And I'm going to head out to the oat field. And I've got to get a second harvester sorted so that I can accelerate that a little. Because otherwise we're going to spend the entirety of today's stream just doing a pea harvest. Which, you know, it's kind of par for the course sometimes, but I've done them before, so... Oh, what are you doing, my good sir? Come on now. Up there, I think. Right. Money. I'll borrow 40,000 just in case. And where did those go? There we go. Pea harvester. Lease 29,000. Wow. Okay. I suppose the peas do really well, and we are making an absolute bucket ton of money at the moment, so it's no biggie. Ah, right. Oh, this guy has the crawler track. That's cool. Mine just has the big wheels. Alright. I have this guy just start with the up and down. So work the headlands off. Okay, higher. You should start doing the up and downs. The other guy does the headlands. Perfect! Hopefully I won't have to unhook either of these guys from each other. That would be very annoying. What am I looking for? There it is. This guy. Get the baler out. Start baling the straw. Goat fields, that's what we're going to start doing now. So much to do, so little time to live in. has straw in it from last time we did some baling, so that's good. Perfection. Hopefully we don't snag a tree branch. But I think we're okay. Lord, someone give this this Nexat guy chill pill, because he is thundering along here. Right, are they both still moving? They are both still moving. That's good. So let's just this guy and get ready for some unloading duty. 80% tank. Oh, look at this. This looks so cool. Two of them working together. Well, we both nearly have a full tank. A little too close then. Hey! Hey! Fine, I'll go and empty your friend first. He did not want to stop. That's fine though, that's fine. We got a canned food factory as well, to be honest, because if I'm going to start spinach, or I would like to start spinach, then that would be a good one to go for. Picked up. Annoyingly, despite the size of this windrower, I'm only really able to get two. Maybe I could sneak three. Oh, that's really, really tight though. I'll stick with just the two. I left this tractor here. Good stay at that. Parked so inconsiderately. There we are. Right, okay. Say no more about the tractor. Carry on. I do like harvesting. You know, I mean, of all of the jobs to be done in Farming Sim, the harvesting feels the best. It's obviously the most rewarding because it will eventually lead to money, but it's also just the most satisfying, you know? Good lord, I've just realised how many bales we've actually created so far using this baler. Now this is obviously a mix of straw, hay and grass, but we've nearly made it to 500 bales. That is actually kind of insane. This corner, and then I'm going to check on harvesters again. It's 51%. 63%. Okay. Getting there, but not immediately in need. Tea. This guy's also doing well. Right, okay. Do another round of the field, I think. By then the pea harvesters should be ready for unloading. Also 80%. Wow, okay, they're kind of caught up with each other. Get to the... Oh wow, okay, and also 80%. Wow, okay, so all three harvesters are nearly full. But imagine that the pea harvesters need unloading first. Speak of the devil, this one is ready to go. I'm getting better at that. It's still doesn't come completely naturally to me, but it's definitely better than previously. Still back to work. Here. Should also be about ready to unload. Oh, actually, look at that. Literally timed that to perfection. Beautiful. Should give this other one a chance to turn around before this guy sets off again. I hope. You don't want them crashing into each other. So hold this guy. Finishes that turn and carries on. Away! Actually, right there is probably not the good place to park because it'll be in the way of the guy going up down the field. So, go and park over here, where I hopefully should not be in the way, ever. How are you doing, Nexat? You gave me an 80% alert. Are you nearly ready to go? Chat is very active today. I know, Groot. I know. I don't mind. I'll chat away to myself if needs be. But yes, I think a lot of people are waiting for the return of SnowRunner. That is my primary game, after all. I do love me some farming sim, but SnowRunner is where what most people come to see me play. Speaking of, I did mention this on Sunday, but it releases soon. In fact, a week on Sunday it comes out, so yeah, the farming sim. There'll be a stream on. Hey, thank you very much, Groot. Always up for a chat, you know. But yeah, so there'll be a farming sim stream on this Sunday. There won't be one next Wednesday because I'm working the back shift, which is really annoying, but it happens every so often. And then the Sunday after that will be SnowRunner. So yeah, good stuff and all that. Right. That was 33,000 litres of oats off that field. That is excellent. Let's pipe in. Let's transport this guy to the next field and get him harvesting, because bee harvesters need emptying again. Let's go. I know I keep saying it, but they really are fantastic. You know, they're so incredible. Events unfolding. Hiya. These bad boys. I haven't played SnowRunner in a long time. There's a lot of it, Groot, you know. You know, if you haven't been kind of keeping up with it, there is a lot to catch up on. That's for sure. We're on to phase 15 now. But it does promise to be quite entertaining because we're finally getting a proper snowy region again. On a difficulty level akin to Amor and Cola. So shenanigans are definitely going to be afoot with that, I will say. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what kind of crazy stuff I'm going to be dealing with, you know? Following you, I believe you gave me an 80% warning. far are you going to go before you Oh wow, okay, he's only 72%. Probably because he's spending so much of his time doing these corners for no reason at all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slide in here. Force him to unload. That's better. Then you can get back to work, Sonny. There you are. Now you're good to go. Set 2. Because I've got some baling to do still. Oh, crikey, look at this. Excellent. Ah. I could probably get a wheat crop in these fields, I think. Get the bread rolling in again. Should be in time for that. Why not? Calendar. Yeah, in fact, I have a couple of months to go before I even need to think about planting wheat. Excellent. That is great. Just leave these fields to do their own thing. Still going good. Excellent. Wasn't sure if I had missed a loading alert or not, but I don't think I have. Oh, wait, someone has a full tank. That's the up and down guy. He has been doing a considerably larger amount of work than my own harvester. But then again, my own harvester has been going around the headlands, so that's probably why. So much cracking and popping going on in my back. I keep thinking I should buy myself one of these neck massage things. But there's so many of them. And they all look like Well, they're all from brands that I have no like experience with, and don't know if any of them are actually any good. That's my worry. Don't walk behind harvesters. More of this trigger. And build that other one up. That's better. Do something about that floating floating shed. Oh. Nope. Buried the trigger there. I think it should be okay. Stops transporting, then I can delete it and get a new one anyway, so it's no problem. Should be fine. That looks a whole lot better because the shed is now no longer floating. that was a pet peeve of mine, I will be honest. How are these two guys even doing? 78%. Okay, he'll be full by the time he reaches the top of that row. This guy, 69. Yeah, he's going to be very full as well very shortly. This guy doesn't care. Good to know. Get a couple more bales made. You have to unload. $505 now. Oh. There we go. Full tank. Thought so. By the time I've unloaded this guy, that guy should have a full tank. Equal. Lovely stuff. Oh yes, look at that. He's just got a full tank now. Oh. 1 too close. Ah, marvellous. See, still not perfect with this. Stuff. Okay. Wait, no, not that. Oh, I'm parked too close to the thing, so it won't let me select it. That's better. Right. I was wondering what was happening there. It wasn't letting me select this vehicle to jump in it, so... But, no, I just parked too close to the centre point of the field. Passes, 3 more passes maybe. Might get away 2 in a little bit. See how much of this we can get in one go. I got oh, beautiful. Just got all of those in one. Very nice. B. Baylor. Fold. Said fold. Thank you. Okay, it's actually going quite well today. No major disasters as of yet. Try and get 3 rows. Really accurate, I can just about get it. And I get it on the corners though, that is the question. Really tricky. More or less, yes. Yes, I can. How about that? Brilliant. 80% tank. Is that the Nexat? Oh, no, that was the pea harvester. Because the other one instantly followed it. Right, that's good to know, good to know. Yeah. Actually flying through that pea harvest a lot quicker with 2 machines. Bit of a wobble there in that corner, but never mind. Ooh, and the next set now has an 80% tank as well. Yep, whoop, there we go. Back to the sky. Do-do-do. Back to the sky. Don't know why I'm singing Indiana Jones. Kind of made sense at the time. I don't know why, it just did. Ah, man, oh man. And much faster turnaround here. 43,000 litres. Very, very nice indeed. That's going to be some delectable profit. Right. Max at 88%. Okay. Excuse me. I think we can get away with doing a little bit more straw pickup for the jump in the oat truck. Perfect. Lovely, lovely. Let's bring this guy over in preparation for unloading. Pick those bales up. Ah, there we go. Next set is full. Perfect timing. Back to it. Oh my lord, the deharvesters are already full again, nearly. Goodness me. Yeah, at least I've got plenty of stuff to keep me occupied today, huh? A bit too much stuff if you ask me, but... Wow, 121. Grief, we're producing so much straw. I mean, I know it's not exactly a massive money earner, but sheer quantity kind of turns it into one. Full tank. Okay. Push this row. This little bit here. Get lined up with the next one. 80% tank on the other harvester. Full very soon now. Why do they keep skipping a line? In fact, they've skipped like an entire headland there almost. Very unusual. Right. Go, my son. Marvelous. Speaking of, it's just gone full now. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, I think this guy has actually forgotten to do that headland because there's a row across the top there. And then there's that far row over there as well. That guy seems to have forgotten to do a row as well, actually, so they're both as bad as each other. Let's remove this out of the way so that the next set can finish harvesting splits. Perfect. Right. More straw. So much straw. Keep doing cereal crops, I'm just going to keep getting more of it as well. Hey, nearly caught up to you, dude. Going too slow. Okay. Bit here. 1 second. Refresh that page. Yeah. I'll say I have an unstable latency, which is, well, not a latency, an unstable upload, but it doesn't seem to be affecting things too badly. Hopefully I'm still coming through quite clearly on your end, everyone, but yeah, not much I can do if not. That's just the way it is. Uh-oh. Something confusing the next app. Something is... I've parked my truck too close. Oh, wait, no. Stuck on a bale. There we go. Actually, I should that bale, because that one's going to get in the way. Over here. Oh, there's nothing. Oh, there's one down at the other end, isn't there? Run! Run! Running at 20 miles an hour. Must reach the end of the field fast. the offending bale. Out of the way, you. Well, get that one. Whew, right, okay. 95%. That's going to be full very shortly. Full right now. Perfect. That was like a well-oiled machine. Turn around. Absolutely beautiful. Now, here's the question. Which one of you two is going to get that bit that you've missed? Eh? Kind of the perfect working. Nicely collects the exact trails. That's over 30 bales now. That trailer where it is, because I think the next set will have space to finish the harvest without needing another unload. Get this trailer and start picking up these bales. A lot of them. Oh no. Parked my guy in a... Oh, wait. No. Oh, he's carrying on. Thought I'd locked my my neck set with my baler there, but no. It's all good. Unless the 2P harvesters have come face to face and are both glaring at each other menacingly. That is a distinct... Oh, that's a distinct possibility. Finish the headland. Hiya. Go. Nope, he's going to finish that bit. He's Gonna finish that bit. Okay, good for you, my son. Never mind then. Ah, yes. Picking up the bales. Probably go over to the other field and grab those first, but yeah, let's actually do that because no doubt have to come back and pick the other ones up anyway. If I can get all the bales in this field, the space I have left, that would be very convenient. See 8 bales. Actually work out perfectly. Oh yeah, I think it is. Look at that! That is phenomenal. Perfect. Okay. To place where I'm keeping the rest of the bales. Right. Control Y. Get it here. Bales. I think there was a way to actually neatly unload these unload bales from this trailer, but I just can't remember where to find that setting anymore. It's no longer in my memory. So let's have a look over here. No, you don't. I'm going to take this over and we are going to finish this manually. So we've only got this little strip left to do. Hopefully we have enough storage space to get all of this. That guy down there is getting a little bit confused now. Probably tell him to stop. Okay. That's us full. Okay. So back this guy up. That. I'll take this guy over now. Seems as though he's still got some capacity left. And yes, he was slightly confused. He was going back and forth and back and forth, which is not exactly what you want. Just do it in a line like this, mate. There you go. See how much easier that was? Use this row, we'll unload both of these harvesters. That's the peas done. Rather nice. Actually, by the time I catch up to the guy up there, we should have a full tank. Should be about good. Actually, that's worked out fantastically time-wise, guys. We've got about 20 minutes before I head off. Pea harvest is just completing now, and the oat harvest should be done by the time I finish with the pea harvest here. And all that's left to do is just tidy up, pick up some bales, finish the baling. And, yeah, that's fantastic, actually. Load. See what our final tally is. We're going to be about 65,000, something like that, which is not bad from a field that we didn't even have to plant or fertilise, you know. Just got this harvest as part of the purchase of the field, so Lord, what have I done? I hate these short, stubby loading things. Again, too close. There we go. Lovely. Okay, how's the next app doing? It's actually stopped, so I think it might be finished. That would be good. Perfect. Beautiful. Right, so this guy I can return. Boom. There we go. No more penalty fees from him. Right. This guy. This guy. Set destination. Just here. This guy, set destination, just here. Perfect. We'll empty this guy into that trailer, fold him up and pop him back in the shed. Till it's time for the planting once again. Ah, beautiful. Right, about 70,000 litres of oats. Obviously can't drive in a straight line. That's fine though. No problem. Wow, we're going to get about 90,000 litres. Yeah, just over 90,000 actually. 91. Choke. Here comes the pea harvest. Tally ho! Right. Oh. Snap, crackle and pop. Tell you guys. Okay. Drop this in the center. Work mode. Backed. Drop that guy as well. That's better. There we go. So yeah, the next set sheds are coming together. Very nice indeed. Right. Next on the agenda is why did you think driving into a tree would get you anywhere, my friend? The road is straight ahead, not through the tree. It's just silly. Right. I feel like I need to cut down all the trees on this map. Not just for my sake, but for the NPCs as well, you know? I do seem to feel like trees aren't a problem for them. It's like, well, they clearly are. Keep crashing into them. Right. You can come down here, like so. Sky. If you would be so kind as to drop these peas in the silo for now. Affection. Yeah. Now we need to... He's crashed into another tree, hasn't he? See, this is why you don't let the AI play with the crayons. You just can't trust them. Yeah, worker D completed their task. Actually, maybe he did. Oh my lord, he actually managed to navigate the tree. I take it back. AI worker has at least done something right today. Diesel parking next to... sprayer. Parking. That's good enough. Okay, back to this guy. The rest of this hay, this straw, not hay, straw to bale up. Bales to pick up, and that's about it. Head on through to the next month, I think, but I think that's about it. This field's all one liming prior to being planted. I'll try and do that off screen between now and next time, guys, 'cause that will probably take a little while. We don't have a large lime spreader. It'd be nice to have a modded one, but we'll make do. And then next time on Sunday, I think it will be time to harvest the cotton and plant up these fields with some wheat. That's what we'll be up to next time. Which means I've got to try and work out how I'm going to fund the cotton harvesters, because I spent all my money. I forgot about that, didn't I? Yes. This is going to be a conundrum. Maybe I'll have to take out a loan so that I can buy one. Then again, we do have a lot. I could do with 3 cotton harvesters, actually. Never mind, just one. I think one to work the smaller field on its own, and then 2 more to work the bigger field. Otherwise, we'll be spending about 6 years harvesting cotton. I don't think there's any modified cotton harvesters in the game yet. At least not ones with bigger headers. So, work that out later though. That's not a problem. I don't need to spend myself with too quickly. Fine. That's gonna get just another bale. Ooh. Goodness me, 99. I need to find a little bit of straw. Just a little bit. Is there any hanging out in it? Not that bit. Straw that I missed. Spots. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So, that'll put the baler. And perfect. That's a good one, babe. But I will be finishing in a few moments. I'm just kind of finishing things off here. Your phone had just decided to stop playing it. Oh, that's typical. Perfect. Okay, let's get the rest of these bales picked up. Have too many more. There, any more up here? 4 more. That's going to be a total of 24 bales plus 18. 42. Wow, the answer to the universe. How apt. Go. Lovely stuff. Trailer there for the time being. We'll be back for that. Straw prices are at their highest. Unless I need the trailer for something else between now and then, that is, of course, but... last thing we need to do is tip this to the production. Yeah, right. Lovely. Right. Let's get the flour and the bread moving. Multi-grain. So we want oat flour and we want bread. There we go. Perfect. That should make us some good product. Checking these are the recipes, but I don't think we have anything else we can make them. really want to do this particular cereal recipe, but I need long grain rice and a lot more honey. You know, that's the. I've got some honey coming in, but not nearly enough. A lot more beehives. So, before we switch months, nothing there. Let's skip to the next month, and I think at that point, guys, we'll be ready to finish for today. Wow. Okay, that was a lot of money coming in. Oh, wow. Sugar cane harvester. Okay. And a mega roller. I do need a roller, but I really don't want to spend 75 grand on a roller when I'm trying to save for a cotton harvester, you know? So, yeah, we'll give that a miss, I think. But I think that leaves us in a good position now. Anything going on contract-wise that we might want to do? Seed harvest there. Yeah, probably nothing worth bothering with for the time being. Okay. That's a good position. I'll try and do a little bit of tidying up around the edges, guys, ready for next time, because what I really want to be doing next time is the wheat planting, which is next month, and also the cotton harvesting, which will be the month after. So all being well, I will join you in September for some planting, and then we'll move on to the cotton harvesting. And hopefully by then we might actually have some money. If not, I'm going to have to take out a massive loan to cover the cost of everything. But yeah, we'll see. The bread might be of a good price at that point. We also have the cheese to sell, which might also be a peak next month. So that could also potentially be a good thing. And the fabric, I don't think is for. Yeah, the fabric's going to be a terrible price for a while, sadly. But never mind. If needs be, I will just rent some harvesters. But we'll see what I can get. If I can buy one, I would like to buy one, but that will depend on our financial situation at the time. So, like I said, guys, next stream on Sunday, and then the next stream after that will be the following Sunday, where we'll be diving into SnowRunner. So, join me this weekend for some more farming sim, and then the weekend after, some SnowRunner. Good. I'll see you then, guys. All right. Until then, take care. Stay safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.